God brings that solution. This is all part of heaven. The state of heaven, you can see that.
Yeah.
Things that were considered to be difficult or impossible before, God is making them possible. So we can have not only appreciation of how much God loves us, but also using the time, infinite amount of time that you save through this elegant infallibility. Infallibility means it is perfect. This elegant means it's simple. You understand?
Yes.
When you combine simplicity, ultimate simplicity, that's what we call radically. The Gij command equal to 0 is a radical unification of mathematics. Radical unification is elegance. But infallibility is that it is also perfect. Just like I showed you the dynamics of 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. That's a perfect theorem. Okay, that's a perfect theorem. And so what happens is, it is a perfect theorem. But then we just prove that 2 plus 1, 2 plus 3 plus equal 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. It's also the same as 2 plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 0. And you could add more. Every one correct equation is equal to 0. In the process, you reduce all of them in effect because they're all equal to each other. Therefore, there's only one equation. And so by solving one, by solving one of them, you've solved all of them. Only God could do better than that. Can you all see that?
Yes.
Yes.
To reduce infinity to 1, you can't do. No human being can do better. There's nothing lower than 1. The way God would do it better is that God would produce an answer instantaneously. There's no time lapse necessary for God. I still would have to take time to talk to you before you can see my answer. So I take time. God doesn't take any time. You understand? Do y'all understand? Now, a very godly part of it is also that just like the simple one, like a simple addition of numbers or integers, are all covered by Gij, and they satisfy Gij command equal to 0 because they're all invariant. God is an invariant, so its change is 0. But it's an invariant. It's the ultimate invariant. Therefore, and because the situation is no different from crummy equations like the Riemann hypothesis solution. You understand? That is supposed to be so complicated. It defies solution, any solution. People run away from it. But with the blessing from God through Gagut, that says, no, there is nothing fearful or, discouraging from the solution to Riemann hypothesis, because it will be a G2J. It will have a 0 defined by G2J of etas of 0. So even though this a lot of symbols here, it's still equivalent with 2 plus 1 equals 3, or 2 plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 0. Because they have, since 2 plus 1 minus 3, 2 plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 0, G2J is also equal to 0. So it is equal to 2 plus 1 minus 3. Can you all see that? Can you see that? Absolutely. That's the oneness of all equations and theorems. So you're going to use that confidence that yes, even though nobody knew before Gaguts the solution to the Riemann hypothesis, one thing you're sure is, for a solution, for an invariant to be a perfect solution to Riemann hypothesis, it must be 0, and hence equal to 2 plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 0. That's where when you're doing Gaguts, that's what eliminates every anxiety and every concern and every fear of the search for the problem for you. You have enough confidence, because when you say yes, G2J is the solution, is the perfect solution to Riemann hypothesis, then it is equal to 0. You just need to know what's the equivalent 2 plus 1 minus 3 for it. You understand? You all understand?
Yes.
This is so godly.